I don't have anyone. Everyone always talks about how being there for yourself and all you need is yourself is enough. And the only people you can rely on is yourself to get through life. And to an extent that is true, but I am completely alone. Let me tell you, as someone who has no family to help me, I have no safety net. If I were to get very ill or extremely injured or anything like that, I have no one. I am completely alone. If I need help paying a bill, if I get behind, there is no one. Life is getting increasingly difficult, and human beings need community. Human beings need support. Human beings need a safety net. And I have none of that. I have just myself. And every day is getting harder.
Native out there. You aren't meant to live alone, but this society makes us do many things that are not natural. You wanted a man's life, now you've got it. Campbell figures TN says, the loneliness is karma. I've seen women absolutely demolish men, but then when they end up single, smart women value men. I met my husband at 18 and I cherish him every day. All of us women have had a chance to get with someone. Just the King says. Funny how so many women are doing this I'm lonely videos now that their playbook has been exposed and war is on the horizon. Don't pity them, fellas, they chose this. DTB says, working an Amazon fulfillment center, every single chick in there is clearly miserable but also extremely masculine. They always question, how can I work 60 hours a week in there? It's honestly hilarious. CVP says, don't feel bad for them. They are likely where they are due to their choices. Remember, they likely met dozens of guys who would have married them and loved them. They chose to put those guys in the friend zone. Now, old, used, emotional baggage, and likely with kids. Now they want those guys they ignored. Not because they actually love them, but because they need help.
Remind me that I don't need a man, and men are useless.
Men do not need women.
I don't need a woman.
If you celebrated the lady's statement or you ignored it, but the males irritated you, then there is a problem. You just discovered you have a bias towards women. This is a natural bias, and we always expect men to be able to handle very sensitive things all the time. But men are humans too, and we see how absurd this statement is. Women need men, and men need women. We both need each other, and to say otherwise is foolish.
Being strong and capable most of my life, being the friend that could muscle through anything or that always had the solution to all the problems is a trauma response. It is a cloak of protection to keep me from being vulnerable. If I didn't need anything, then I didn't have to rely on anything, and nobody could ever let me down. And it's tiring to be strong. It's tiring to be everything for everybody. It's exhausting to not, I'm all in my feels today. I don't have any answers, and I don't really have a reason to be feeling this other than it's something way deep down inside that needed to come up. And this idea of Greta never needing anything just isn't true. I've just never allowed anybody to know that I need stuff, or that I need them, or that I need help, or that I'm vulnerable. I just never felt worthy of receiving. I meant to sit down and do a get ready with me, and I guess this is my getting ready.
Feminist indoctrination has gotten to the stage where women have to prove to themselves that they do not need men or even need anyone at all. This is to prevent them from being vulnerable. They are putting up a front to appear strong, while forgetting that vulnerability and a need for a man is natural and at the same time attractive. The more you go against good nature, which is God's providence, the more miserable you will become. Whether you're a man or a woman, you need help and you need community. And to deny this fact is to play with suffering.
I am all about being a strong, independent woman. I have built all the pieces of furniture in my new lovely apartment, mainly because I'm impatient as hell, so I'm not going to wait on anybody else to do it. But I'm tired. It'd be nice if a schman would just offer to help. I'm tired. Also, it's 10 a.m. Can a strong, beautiful man just like walk into my room with some breakfast? That'd be great. I would not be mad about it. I wouldn't kick him out.
Oh, this woman doesn't seem tired to me. It seems like she's seeking attention from her online followers. She's asking for a manservant and not for a man that she will do something for. If you're enjoying this video, please leave me a like. If she truly needs a man, her statement needs to be in the reverse. He will do the helping and she will do the cooking.
Good morning. I only come on here to cry. I'm sure you guys are used to it. Today it's nothing bad. I just wanted to come on here to tell you guys that what one man won't do for you, another one will. But he talks about how hard it is. I really need to hurry to try transition from being on survival mode to somebody actually wanting to take care of you. It's not that easy to let somebody do that for you, especially when you've been used to having to take care of yourself. Being the one that has to take care of everything in a crisis, to somebody being like, I got you, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna take care of you. It's not that easy. Don't get me wrong, it's not that you don't want the help. In my case, I'm just not used to it. There's no way you tell me I got you or let me do this for you. I probably won't respond because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do in that case, and that is my problem right now. Huge issue with that. Not an issue, but I'm having a really hard time transitioning to just being like, okay, you got me, I'll let you take care of it. Transitioning from being your masculine energy to your feminine energy. You just think it's too good to be true. What's the catch? Or what? Because this doesn't sound normal to me.
So conflicted that she fights off. She clearly needs help but constantly rejects it. The damage here is too much. The last thing she needs is a romantic relationship. She needs to unlearn this Miss Independent thing first before she tries again.
Never in a million years I imagine myself being single in my 40s. Never in a million years I imagine what's gonna be so hard to find someday.
I normally sympathize with women or people who struggle to find companionship but did not get it in the end, mainly because now they are too old to get it. But on this occasion, I am not that sympathetic. She may be doing it for the laughs, but I doubt it. Her last statement showed me that she is a proponent for casual sex. If she's looking for casual sex now, she was clearly sexually active in her youth. She's reaping what she has sown.
I don't have anyone. Everyone always talks about how being there for yourself and all you need is yourself is enough. And the only people you can rely on is yourself to get through life. And to an extent that is true, but I am completely alone. Let me tell you, as someone who has no family to help me, I have no safety net. If I were to get very ill or extremely injured or anything like that, I have no one. I am completely alone. If I need help paying a bill, if I get behind, there is no one. Life is getting increasingly difficult, and human beings need community. Human beings need support. Human beings need a safety net. And I have none of that. I have just myself, and every day is getting harder to get through. Waking up in the morning is starting to feel like a curse rather than a blessing. Day in and day out, I've been saying, okay, I have myself, and I go to work, I pay my bills as best as I can, I do everything for myself. I am completely self-sufficient, and it is so hard, because if I just want to be hugged, if I just want someone to hug me, I don't have someone to hug me. A hug. I don't even have that. I don't even feel like a human being anymore because I don't have any connection. And it's like I could go out, and I know people are like, go out and meet people and do things and develop outside hobbies. And I've done that. Believe me, I've done that. A lot of things where I live cost money to do, unfortunately, which I can't really be frivolous with right now. I'm in pure survival mode. I have to meet my basic needs before I can just go out and get to enjoy anything, which also sucks. Like, my basic needs have to take precedent. These are a constant struggle every single day. So the fact that they're a constant struggle means I can't possibly skip my basic needs and go straight to, I'm gonna go join a club and meet new people and spend money and hang out. Like, it feels like a catch-22, and I don't know what to do. I just know that I can't keep living life alone. I want family, I want love, I want safety, and I don't have any of that. I don't know. I feel like I'm just getting dangerously close to not really seeing the point here anymore. I don't think people were meant to go through life completely alone and not have any support.
friends. The biggest mistake is she's living life only for herself. You don't need a direct family to have community. You can join a biblically sound church and strive to be a person that blessed with your time and your resources and your presence. In no time, you will have family, even better than your biological family. I'm not sure the nature of her relationship between her and her family, but if there is somebody in her life that's blood that she's more or less severed herself from, she needs to go reconcile with that person and form good relationship with them. Regardless of whether they gel together, they are blood, they have to more or less have some form of relationship together. Whether their politics don't agree with each other, whether their beliefs don't agree with each other, you still have to interact with your people. The other thing for me is this lady is so attractive that I don't believe she does not get attention from men. I'm not saying that she should accept every advance from men that comes her way, but rather she should interact with the men that give her some form of attention. The men are interested maybe for relationship's sake, but some of them might actually be good friends and not looking for relationship. In other words, she should vet them for friendship and not for relationships. Be open about it and tell the guys that you are only looking for friendship, and they will understand. They will not understand you when you tell them that you are only looking for friendship and they see you having casual sex with every Tom, Dick and Harry. Then they feel like you friend zone them. But if they know that, oh, you're looking for friends and they are available, then they will befriend you. I understand that some guys will still befriend you and will try to gift you things. Don't accept expensive gift from guys, because indirectly we take it as if you are warming closer to us and accepting our advances. So as much as possible, if you notice that this gift is too expensive and it's too unusual for a friend to give another friend, don't accept it. When you are rejecting a gift, it's also important that you reject it with care. The same way you will reject a gift from a lady, you put that same amount of care. You also put that same amount of care in rejecting a gift from a guy. So you'll be like, we're not dating. This gift is too expensive. It's too much. I cannot accept it, please. I can't accept this gift. So something like that. Or put more thought into it, but for a guy, that's how I will say it. When your friends offer you help, accept it and don't reject it. Because the more you reject it, the more they stop offering it. The less they start offering it, the less you also socialize with them. On the gift part also, that also includes food. When a guy takes you out and you guys go out to eat, once in a while, you yourself, you also pay for the food. Or you go and cook for the guy, or you bring something for the guy. The same way he gives you, you reciprocate, more or less, like to show that you guys are friends. But that's my own opinion though. I still don't believe guys and girls can be true good friends, because the guys will always be looking for something from you. But as far as you are clear, and even if it misreads your signal, he's at fault and he will understand it when you confront it concerning it. But when you keep accepting it and playing vague games, he will be offended. So in conclusion, feminism has more or less turned women into men, to the point where women are denying their God-given nature, the part of them that makes them special, the part of them that makes them wonderful, the part of them that makes them super. They reject it because they are trying to hold on to the myth of feminism that's going to make you better than men and you don't need a man. But in reality, we do need each other. Men need women, women need men. And for a woman to say I don't need a man, it is absurd and it is stupid, because you cannot tolerate it from a man, do not tolerate it from yourself as a woman. So I hope this message blesses you guys. If you like the video, please share it to someone and help the channel. God willing, I'll see you guys and girls next time. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Have you subscribed yet? Go on, subscribe.